National Sports Authority boss, that is Dodzie, has been sacked from his post. And clearly it has to do with something that is related to the CAF's withdrawal of approval for the use of the Barbara Sports Stadium, and also directing Ghana to find an alternative venue to play their next Africa Cup of Nations qualifier. So the NSA boss, that is Dodzie Numekevor, has been sacked from his position by President Akuffo Addo.
Yeah, surprised, very surprised. Dodzie, as a person, fantastic guy. I know him from the UK. He works at the Ghana High Commission in the UK, Highgate. Lovely personality. Works with the communications department and is was an aide to Honorable Papa Uso Ankoma, the ambassador. So
I think he was a former sports minister also.
No. Yeah, Papa Uso Ankoma, former sports minister.
And President John Akuffo.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Solid guy, fantastic man as well. Diplomat. So on that side, I know Dodzie personally, but coming to Ghana to take this role, I think perhaps, being the optimist that he is, he probably felt that I've been called to duty, my main quiet, but probably didn't look at the situation on the ground, because the situation on the ground was a crisis. Yeah. So if Dodzie knew that he's coming in, he first of all has to address the crisis and get it to a place where it is stable, and then move to the next level.
You think he didn't look at it from that point of view, that there's a crisis with all the facilities that we have?
Look, he came to inherit a dire... What could he have done in the time he came? The problem has been, he inherited a problem.
Yeah.
So immediately he came in, he would have had to get the stakeholders and say, look, this is the crisis we're in. What is the way forward? Especially the Ghana Football Association. I could be wrong, but I saw no more now. We have World Cup qualifiers. We have AFCON qualifiers. But I've come to me the big problem. What is the plan A and B? GFA, KETS. Let's resolve to help the Black Stars qualify. That should, if the Black Stars qualify, when they qualify, it's good for him, good for the FA, good for the country. They need a good pitch.
I couldn't have agreed with you more, because the signs were on the wall. Prior to that World Cup qualifier against Nigeria, the double leg affair that we played. Remember that we were struggling to find a venue for the first leg in Kumasi. And even CAF gave us a late approval.
So it's not today.
It's not today. And after that, they told us that after that game, we should really pay attention to fixing the Barbara Sports Stadium. We closed it down. There's a few refurbishment there. But to what gain?
Yeah.
To what end?
Or a scapegoat, to put it in mildly, because what transpired at the Barbara Sports Stadium, per what I know, Frank Boyhin sent a report to the NSA. Greengrass Technology, thank you, the CEO. Yeah. And he told them these are the problems. He enumerated them, and these are my recommendations. And the mom, he didn't get a response back. The NSA decided to go ahead and do its own job, and this is what happened. The question is, when the new NSA boss came, what report was given to him and what recommendations were made? Not Frank Boyhin per se, but there's a team at the NSA that deals with these things. So perhaps he may not have known the seriousness of it. And if he didn't know, then and he didn't do his homework, and it was an oversight.
So this is the statement that was released yesterday, and was signed by the secretary to the president, that is Nana Bedietu Asante, and it reads that termination of office and handing over. I am directed by the President of the Republic to inform you that your appointment as the Director General of the National Sports Authority has been terminated with immediate effect. You are directed to hand over your office to the chairman of the governing body of the authority, who is copied on this letter. Please ensure that you hand over and cease to act as the Director General of the authority no later than the close of business on 17 September 2024. The President thanks you for your service to the nation and extends his best wishes. So this was the letter that was released, and they even copied the Vice President of the Vice President at the Jubilee House, the Chief of Staff, the Honorable Minister for Youth and Sports, the Chairperson, and of course the Board Chairman as well. And Tinanedu, 7 months in charge for Dodzie, he has been asked to step aside as the NSA boss. Yeah, I'll say he's being used as a scapegoat.
It's been 7 months since.
Yes, 7 months. He was appointed in March to replace Professor Chumesi. Yeah. Okay.
Baby, I have a letter no here. In Penifo Budin Chassis.
copied.
It means they have a fair idea your problem is work.
Of course.
Because if the presidency, so it means the president of the land, the first person, the vice president,
the chief of staff, and the honorable minister, the chairperson, the board chairman.
So it means they have a fair idea of our problem. They have a fair idea.
That's all a fair idea. No more what you have any fair idea.
That the NSA boss should be a political appointment.
It should come from where?
We should look for somebody say they have what it takes to manage our facilities.
Well,
that is our major problem. And when they start there was sort of pressure after we headquarters. In the space of 1 hour or 2 hours, say this sack my babontin. So me imagine me say once some identify a problem, they should find a way to solve it. Mutala, on the 11th of next month, war against Sudan.
Of course.
So if all these people are aware of our problems, they need to find a way in the space of 2 weeks. Some of our stadiums will be first. It's not
possible.
I disagree.
It's not possible.
I disagree with Nanedu, and I'll tell you why. You have a problem. If you've identified the problem, it wouldn't be to fix it for the next match.
That is what we did for the Nigerian game. And after that, we all went back to sleep.
We need to take the pain, and then we will gain in the long term. If we play in Kumasi or Accra or any other venue in Ghana, it would be sending a negative signal. We will go back to sleep, because how many years have we been going back and forth? So let's find a long-term solution, and let's make sure that when monies are released for renovation, maintenance, there is the checks and balances. If there were checks and balances,
there are some who even believe that they would take the pain of Ghana not going for the AFCON, the next AFCON, to fix all our facilities and make it ready for subsequent games.
It is a pain that was just about you taking the words
so
out of
our time is up, and we'll have to